Today I want to show you and talk about how to plant a seedling or a tree properly. The first thing we want to think about when we're going to plant a tree is when are we going to plant it? Given the proper site selection, adequate moisture in the soil and the proper species, we can really plant any time of year. That being said, there are times that are much better to plant than others, and we highly recommend you plant at the best times. For containerized trees, that's going to be from late October through April. For bare root trees, you're going to want to plant those between December and March. Today we're going to be planting a sawtooth seedling. Once you decide where you're going to plant your tree, the next thing you want to think about is site preparation. You may need to do some bush hogging to clear some grass out, maybe do some trimming, clear some brush and debris out of the way. And then this is not necessary, but if at all possible, we highly recommend you come in and dig your hole 2-3 weeks prior to actually planting your tree. That allows time for the soil to settle. And you always want to dig your hole wider and deeper than what your root ball calls for. The reason we do that is because we want to have really good soil to root contact where we don't have any air pockets, and the fibrous roots of the tree, which are the agents that transfer the nutrients from the soil to the tree, are very tender, and we want them to be able to spread and grow vigorously, and then being able to grow into loose, broken up soil as opposed to the hard compacted soil helps your tree to get established quicker. So now we're ready to actually put our seedling in the ground. We dug our hole deeper than necessary, so we want to backfill it a little bit. We want the tree to be planted so exactly like it's in the pot. So what is above the ground needs to be above the ground. What is below the ground, we want below the ground. If we're gonna accidentally plant it a little too high or a little too low, we'd rather err on the side of it being high. So once we have it backfilled good, then we're gonna take our loose dirt and pack it in around it. We wanna mound the dirt up around it a little bit so it's a little bit higher. It helps hold in a little bit more moisture. And this loose dirt that we dug a week ago that is settled is giving us really good soil to root contact with those fibrous roots. Pushing down to make sure we have all the air pockets out. We'll water this in, so if there is any air left in here, it'll push it out. And after that, we're pretty much good to go. Hope this is helpful. Hope this is very useful for you. If you have any questions or feedback, you can contact us. We'd be happy to help any way that we can.